everybody. So welcome to Be Educare YouTube channel. महाराष्ट्र सीईटी लॉ एस्पिरेंट्स के लिए गाइस मैं एक वीडियो लेके आ रही हूँ जहां पे वी हैव लॉ सीईटी 3 ईयर 2026 का टॉपर विद अस. आई वुड लाइक टू वेलकम सिद्धार्थ, जिन्होंने महाराष्ट्र सीईटी 3 ईयर एलएलबी 2026 एंट्रेंस एग्जाम में रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकिंग 99.74 परसेंटाइल जो है ये लेके आया है. सो यहाँ पे सीईटी टॉपर सिद्धार्थ जो है बी एडुकेयर के क्रैकर कोर्स के स्टूडेंट थे, जहाँ पे ऑनलाइन मोड से उन्होंने अपनी पूरी स्टडीज की प्रेपरेशन की. और अब हम सिद्धार्थ से डिस्कस करेंगे कि उनका स्टडी प्लान क्या था, कैसे उन्होंने जो है इस एंट्रेंस एग्जाम की तैयारी करी. सो ही वॉज एबल टू स्कोर सच गुड मार्क्स इन द एग्जाम. मेक श्योर कि आप लोग इस इंटरव्यू को लास्ट तक देख रहे हो, बिकॉज एवरी आंसर विच ही इज गोइंग टू give is going to be important for you. So first of all, congratulations Siddharth on getting such a wonderful score in this competitive entrance exam.
Thank you, ma'am.
So Siddharth, I would like to know that where are you from and what was your academic background before you decided to pursue Maharashtra CET entrance exam?
Okay, so basically I'm from Hubli, Karnataka, and I'm a BA graduate.
Okay, fine. So when did you decide to pursue law as your career?
So law was always there in the back of my mind. That is when after graduation, I decided that I will apply for the 3-year program. And that is where I decided to pursue.
Okay, fine. So, CET entrance exam is a very competitive entrance exam, and we need to prepare and think a lot about it because it's like the portion is vast. We have a lot of things to cover. When did you start your CET preparation?
Around October.
Okay, fine. So, in the month of October, when you decided that you are starting with your CET preparation, did you directly go on with practicing the test, or did you have a concept clarity at first? What was your strategy basically?
Yes. So first I went through the video lectures. So after the video lectures, as the topics were getting covered, I went for the sectional tests.
Okay.
So it was a mixture of attending online classes and answering the sectional tests. And then later, and of course, along with that, the monthly current affairs. Then as the exam grew closer, I started going for the full length tests.
Okay.
So that was my strategy.
Fine. Okay. So, when we are preparing for the entrance exam, we have a lot of subjects and topics to study. What was your subject wherein you faced a little difficulties into, wherein you were like, I need more practice or more focus upon this particular subject?
I would say one was GK, of course, because it's extremely vast. So for that, of course, I went through the monthly current affairs because the static part I was sort of familiar with. The dynamic part, that's the current affairs part, I just kept brushing up through answering the monthly current affairs quiz and also reading through the PDFs. Then, of course, the contract law chapter, that was quite vast, many terms and many points in that. So that's why for that as well, lectures and sectional tests.
Okay, fine. So basically, we should be aware that whatever weak pointers are, because no subject is 100% accurate. Where we can confidently say that I know this properly, especially with the GK part, because you have a lot of things in ocean to gulp, and it is not possible actually to do it. So, what was your strategy for the current affairs?
Okay, so firstly, I went to the monthly current affairs, the PDFs. And as I was covering the monthly current affair articles, I started solving the questions as well. So I used to read the article, then I used to solve the questions, and the questions where I have made mistakes. So I made a mistake diary. So I used to jot down those points in that. So what was the mistake, and then what was the correct answer of that.
Okay, fine. So, were you preparing for any other entrance exam also for while preparing for the CET? Did you try for any other law entrance exams as well?
No, just
the safety. Okay, fine. So, when we are doing it, it is very important that we solve the mock tests because that helps us to understand the time management for the paper. And then we create a strategy for the paper, like which section do we need to solve first? What should be our strategy while solving the paper, just in case if the paper doesn't go as we had planned for. So, I would like to know how did you practice the mock test, and was there any particular strategy which you had created for the paper?
Yes. So first of all, the time distribution. So in the first half of solving the paper, I started solving the legal topics. So after the legal, then the logical reasoning. then GK, and last the comprehension, because my comprehension was pretty fast. So English I could solve very quickly. That's why I first tackled law and this one, logical reasoning, and then the GK, then comprehension. So that is.
Okay, fine. So when we are solving the mock test, we come across a lot of things while we do analysis. I would like to know what analysis did you make during your preparation and how did that analysis help you in the end?
Okay, first the type of question. Like if there is a particular topic, like for example from law, what are the main focus areas on which they are doing? So those focus areas, I sort of made brief pointers, like a one-pager notes kind of, and I use those for my revision. And then again, a back-to-back solving of questions. That's it.
Okay, fine. So, Siddharth, when we are, preparing, it is very important that the books and the resources which we are using is accurate because right studies is important. To understand what to read and how to practice is also very important. So, which book and resources did you refer to for your preparation?
Also, when I had applied for the BA Educare online course, I received some of the subject books. So those are the only books I received.
Okay, fine. So, did you have any kind of mentor during your preparation? Somebody whom you looked upon that this person will help me, guide me, or anybody whom you, like he is somebody whom you want to become?
No, I just prepared alone.
Okay, fine. So, when we are preparing for the exam and once we are into the exam hall, the experience is very different. I would like you to share your experience during the exam room and while appearing for the exam, what was your experience?
Okay, so first of all, I was very calm. Since I had given back-to-back mock tests, so I was very used to the pattern. I had a structure in my mind that which are the topics, which are the questions which I will have to solve first. And even I was able to finish the paper in very good time, actually. So I had like last 15 minutes left. That is when I just went through the question paper again, like if any questions I have marked wrong or if I want to change the answer in some questions or something like that. So I had that structure, and that's exactly what I followed after entering the hall. First, I solved the legal questions. After I was done with that, then I moved on to the logical questions. After that, the GK, and then last comprehension, English comprehension.
Okay. Okay, so fine. So creating a strategy definitely helps us during the exam because we are somewhere sorted what to do, how to do, and we also know the time taken by each section, so we can plan accordingly. So it is very important that the viewers who are watching this, that whenever we are preparing for a competitive entrance exam, which is time bound, wherein you need to solve multiple questions in a specific given time period, we have to keep a strategy ready wherein we know what question to appear, and certainly if there is any question which is tough, we need to understand to skip it at the right moment and keep it at the last so that we don't waste time. And if we have done proper practice, then what happens is we get some part of the time wherein we can go back to those questions where we had doubts. Right. So this I think definitely helped you. And now with this wonderful score, which college are you targeting for, Siddharth?
So my aim is to get into GLC.
Okay, with this score, you are getting in the first merit list only. I'm 100% sure. Okay, so Siddharth, I would like to know that what would be your three tips for the upcoming Maharashtra CET aspirants which are preparing for the upcoming years?
Okay, first point would definitely be that if you find any topic difficult, so go back, read the topic again, try to make brief notes or like a one-pager notes, wherein last minute you can just quickly revise through those important points of the topic which you have made. Second is, of course, try to solve as many tests as possible, both sectional and full length. Usually, as you are attending the classes, go for the sectional tests, and as the exam is coming closer, go more for the full length tests. So you get a practice of how the strategy of how to solve the paper and also the timing within which you can solve. And third is, of course, stay calm because you worked hard. You will definitely get through.
Correct. So yoga se hi hoga. You have to be very calm, correct, rightly said, because mentally also this exams test you. And it is very important that we keep a balance of a lot of things. And I think this is a very good tip which you have given to the students because, a lot of students panic during the exam or even before the exam. They are always worried about what is going to happen next. And today also, when the results are out, I'm getting a lot of phone calls from the students. They are still worried whether we are getting into GLC or not. Despite scoring 98, they are worried about it. So it is good if we are calm, relaxed. That definitely helps us for all the times. So fine, it was good talking with you, Siddharth, and I'm definitely sure the viewers who are watching this video will be benefited from it. And one last question for you, that how was your experience with BADK?
It was good. It was good. So the topics were also covered in a very precise manner, and I never had any doubts. And also there was a lot of clarity of the subjects, so that helped a lot.
Fine. So we wish you all the very best, Siddharth, for your future, and may you have a very bright career ahead.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.